Good morning to all. I welcome you to the fifth session of NA Woman. This is the last stanza. In this session, I explained the last stanza of NA Woman. In this last stanza, Catherine Tynan compares a mother with a bird. What is that? A mother bird. Mother bird. She compared a mother with what is that? Mother bird. Mother bird. She compares mother with a mother bird. Mother bird. See, I am the wall against all danger. Here I means home, mother. I am their wall. Nothing but mother bird. Just in place of mother, you can think about the mother bird, and at the same time mother also, both. I refer mother bird and mother. Here I am their wall. Whose wall? The baby's wall or the children's wall. Against all danger. Against all danger. Here mother works like a wall to protect all the children from all dangers, all their children from all the dangers. She stands like a wall. Who stands like a wall? See, mother stands like a wall between children and their dangers. Between children and dangers. She works like a wall to protect all her children from the dangers, any kind of danger. So that is the greatness of the mother. Okay, and here also, so mother bird to feed the babies, her babies, and to make them grow, mother bird faces what is that? Many problems. She has to protect the babies from enemies. She has to protect the babies from what is that? Cyclone effects. Okay. She has to protect the babies by feeding them, facing all sort of problems in getting food, in getting food. Is it clear what I'm saying? Here the mother also facing all kinds of problem to save her children from all dangers. Here she has to face many problems from the husband side, from her family members side, to protect her children, or to make them grow, or to fetch them success. Is it clear? See, here mother stands like a wall between whom? Between children and what is that? Dangers. Other problems. Here, mother Catherine Tynan compare a mother with a door. Mother with wall and mother with a door. Their door means what is that? The baby's door or the children's door. Here, mother bird works like a door against the wind and snow. When there is a wind and there is a door to the home, the wind will not enter into the home to affect all the people in the home or in the room. There is a room, the snow will not affect the people in the room. In the same manner, see, just think about the mother bird. So when there is a what is the door to its what is that? Nest. What will happen? The snow will not affect the babies, and wind will not affect the what is that? Its babies. So here mother bird works like a door to protect its babies from the snow and from the wind. From the wind. Is it clear? She protects the effects of wind and the effects of what is that, snow. She protects all her children from these what is that, effects of wind and snow. Is it clear? The same manner here, mother works like a door to protect all her children from the effects of what is the effects of the society, the effects of family, other family members, the effects of enemies, the effects of relatives, So these are all may try to affect the children. But here mother stands like a door or works like a door to protect or to save the children from all the effects of all these effects. Is it clear what I am saying? She works like a wall and she works like a door to save her children. And here, come here, thou whom a woman laid in a manger. Here thou means it's a word term, its meaning what is that? You means children. You means children. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger. Manger is, it's a long narrow container. A long narrow container, open on top. There is no top. For feeding or watering the animals. If you have animals in your home, you know this word called manger. Okay, you know this item. So in Telugu it is called totte. Okay, in which we kept food for the animals, in which we kept grass, green grass or what is it, dry grass for the animals. That is called manger, pasuvula totte. Okay, and you see there is a under intention. Catherine Tyner used this word manger in this last stanza with a under intention, that is how the mother of Jesus Christ kept her baby Jesus in a manger. In the same manner, the mother kept all the children safely in a manger. Is it clear? Here, mother God also kept all its babies in a manger. Is it clear what I am saying? So here, Mary, nothing but the mother of Jesus, kept a small baby Jesus in a manger after Jesus was born. యేసు ప్రభు పుట్టిన వెంటనే వాళ్ళ మదర్ ఏం చేసిందంటే, ఒక ఎలిమి హేరోద్ అనే కింగ్ నుంచి తప్పించడానికి కోసం ఆ బేబీ ఏముందని సేవ్ చేయడం కోసం ఏం చేస్తారు, ఒక మ్యాంగర్లో పెడతారు. ఈ మ్యాంగర్లో పశువుల తొట్టిలో పెడతారు. The same manner, our mother, to save from all our enemies, she kept us in a manger. From for saving from all the dangers, like Mary kept a baby Jesus in a manger to save Jesus Christ from the enemy called Herod. Is it clear? So that is the reason why she used this word called manger. Okay, next one. Take me not until the children grow. So I said at the starting of the poem, it is a prayer. It's a prayer to God. So this poem is in the form of a prayer by a mother. And at last line, she explained what is that she is praying. What is that to God? To take me not. Don't take me, and don't take my life. Don't take my life till the children grow. Okay, don't take my life and don't kill me. Don't kill me until my children grow. Don't take my life until my children will stand on their foot. On their foot. Don't take my life until my children get success. Is it clear what I am saying? How, say, according to mother, how long I am alive, I can save my children from any kind of danger or any kind of enemies. I can protect my children. If I am not there, what will happen? My children will not will not manage to face any kind of problem. If I am there, I can save, I can guide them, or I myself save my children from any kind of problems. That is the reason why, what is that? He is praying, mother is praying to God, take me not, don't take my life until my children grow. Until my children grow. This is the greatness of the mother. I think we have all mothers. Well, up to now we don't know the value of mothers. Even after listening this poem, you know the value of our mother, and we have to respect our mother. Is it clear what I am saying? So we must treat her as a woman, as a goddess, Is it clear? Because according to, who is that? Catherine Tynan was a father's baby, but she could understand the importance of a mother. We are not a father's baby. We have mother and father. We know we are facing what is that? We are enjoying and experiencing what is that? The mother's love, but we don't understand the value of mother. But here Catherine Tynan understand the value of mother, the importance of mother, and so is it clear? Even though she doesn't have mother, she doesn't have a mother. Okay, what my point is, we have to respect our mother. We must know the value of mother. We respect our mother. We respect our mother. Thank you very much. It's a entire poem, the meaning of the entire poem. Thank you very much.